Hello, I'm Matthew Conner, and today I've been inbox asking you for a review of the Callaway Razr X Black driver. Now, Callaway have designed this driver to be to generate a lot of speed and to be as accurate as possible, and I feel like they've used a lot of technology from previous drivers, but also the Razr Fit driver. Now, rather than having the adjustability that we see in the Razr X Fit, they've actually just glued the head as they would do normally. So with the head, it's made from the forged composite crown that we see in the Razr X Fit. But they've also taken some of that previous technology and placed it into this head as well. So you see the VFT face technology and the hyperbolic face as well. So basically Callaway is trying to keep this as hot as possible, but also keep it as accurate as possible. So with that VFT and the hyperbolic face, basically they increase the size of the sweet spot, but also make it quite hot off the face. So for the amount of club head speed you actually bring into the ball at impact, they actually generate a lot of ball speed from there. So there's that previous technology. Now, looking down at the head, it actually, the kind of shelf life, it looks really good. I think on the shop floor, as you look down at it, it actually looks better from the sole than it does on the crown. You've got some slight graphics on the crown, but actually looking down at it, you can see the kind of hex pattern that we see obviously on the ball, but also with this kind of black PVD finish, it just looks quite attractive really. And I think when you kind of place it on the ground, it looks quite a forgiving driver. It looks like like you can see a lot of the kind of face, and this is 9.5, and it comes in varying lofts. It comes in 8.5, 9.5, 10.5 and 11.5. Now for the 8.5 and the 9.5, it actually sits slightly open by kind of 1 degree. So for me, I really like that, and I tend to, a lot of players that need the lower loft do tend to like to see the club face slightly open. Now with the 10.5, it actually lies standard in the actual face positioning, and then with the 11.5, it's slightly closed as well. So it's available in left and right hands, bar in the 8.5. I don't think the 8.5 is available in the left hand, just right hand only. So with the again the looks, it looks good. We've got the kind of hex pattern on the shaft as well, and you're using the Motori F8 shaft. It's weighing in at 60 grams. And with this head and the shaft, basically Callaway are trying to generate a high launch but a low spinning shot from their driver. So because of the forged composite, they're able to move the weighting internally to help that. And then with this shaft, it's actually a low kick point, high launching shaft. So it's all kind of adding up to try and help that high launch, but also that lower spin as well. Now, grip wise, you've got your Golf Pride multi-compound grip. So Callaway aren't being cheap on the components. They're using good components, obviously with the Motori shaft as well. It's a good component, so they're not putting cheap things in there, because it's still that premium driver. So I'm going to hit a couple of shots. I'm going to see how we get on. Even though it's a kind of meant to be a high launching shot, basically I would say that's kind of launch similar to what I would hit normally with my own current driver. Feel wise though, I'd say feel, it doesn't feel like the composite of obviously a few years ago when Callaway first started playing around with composite. It felt very kind of dead. It felt like kind of cardboardy when you hit it. Whereas now, it doesn't feel like a titanium head, but it's certainly not a million miles away from there. So if you still like the feel of titanium, then it's probably worth having definitely having a try with. Let's have another try. Let's see how we get on with this next one. But for that one, I kind of flighted it very kind of similar to what I'm used to actually. Again, the feel was, it was quite strange really. It wasn't what I was kind of expecting. Let's have another try. Again, pretty much identical in the shot. Again, yeah, quite a strange feeling. I was expecting it to feel a little bit more kind of, I don't know, more like a graphite, more like that composite feel, but it felt similar, quite close to what you feel from the titanium. It certainly felt solid. And I think with obviously with the shaft, the Motori shaft, again, it's a good shaft. It's been out on the market quite some time as that particular brand. So I think if you're looking for a driver that's I'm going to help you with kind of speed and accuracy, and obviously it's got some kind of high technology in there because you are using the composite. It's not just a pure titanium, so they are actually putting premium kind of components into the head. Then it's probably worth having a try with. So if anybody else, if you feel like you want me to review another club, putters or irons or drivers, then just inbox me and I'll try and help you with all your kind of golfing needs. Thanks for watching.
Hello, my name is John Hinchliffe, PGA Golf Professional and Managing Director of Snainton Golf. I hope you enjoyed today's review, and to be the first to get the latest reviews, subscribe to our YouTube channel today. We're also on Facebook and Twitter, so you can get the latest reviews and deals of all the products. The first 500 subscribers to our YouTube channel are going to have the chance to win this great Nike Performance Stand Bag. It's a 14-way divider bag and you get the chance to win it, so subscribe today.